Hi guys, this is Rusty78609, Central Texas, USA. And believe it or not, there's a car in front of me going slower than I normally do. Isn't that exciting? It is to me. And they're from Colorado. But having said that, what I wanted to touch on this morning as I'm driving around is state park passes. Since I'm getting in the mode to go traveling again in my RV, I full-time RV. I've lived in an RV for almost 30 years. I live in a 16-foot Jayco J-Flight now, and I have camped in travel trailers. I rented a motorhome for a couple of weeks, and I've also gone camping in a Toyota Prius. I did that off and on for 5 years. And I've also gone camping in a pickup with a camper top on it. So I've done just about every way you can camp, or a lot of them anyway. And I've boondocked, I've dry camped, same thing. Dispersed camped in national parks, and I've gone to state parks, national parks, Bureau of Land Management, all that kind of stuff. I've done all that stuff. But I'm planning this next season, so to speak. And I've been looking at state park passes to see if that might be something I might be interested in. And I've come to the conclusion that it may not be for me, but it may be for others. But here's something I've learned. One is that, number one, every state has a different type of state park pass. A lot of them just give you, if you buy the pass, you get basically free entry to the park. And then if you camp, there's an additional fee. That's most of them. Now, in New Mexico, if you pay the fee for the out-of-state camping pass, it's $225. It's good for 12 full months, and that will allow you to camp at state parks in New Mexico without a permit. If you don't have any hookups, it's free. If you do have hookups, it'll cost you an additional, believe it or not, I'm going to pass a car. It's scary, isn't it? But anyway, if you do have hookups, it will cost you an additional $5 a day about. If you have water and electric, it's $5 a day. And I think if you have water and electric and septic, it may be $8. But anyway, it's a huge discount. So the New Mexico Parks Pass works great with one exception. When you get to the parks starting June, July, August, for sure, they're going to be crowded. So if you do not have a reservation, your chances of getting a place to camp may be about 50-50. So you're going to need to make reservations for sure in the summer. I don't know about, March, April, May. Probably you'll be okay in those months. But in the summer, for sure. And also in the summer, if it's a state park where there's a lake or a river, then you can rest assured that it's going to be very crowded. All right? So you might as well just, if you don't have a reservation, don't even drive there, in my opinion. I've done it. I had the state park pass 2 years ago, and it didn't really help because you get to parks and there was no place to camp, even dry camp. So just be aware of that when you're doing the state park deals. And also the reservation system for the New Mexico State Park Pass, you can do it all online. You can buy the annual pass online, and you can also do the reservations online. There's no fee for the reservation system as far as I know. And the good thing I like about the New Mexico reservation system is if you make a reservation now, you can make reservations 6 months out. So you could actually be making reservations for places to camp in the summer, which is great. And if you don't show up, if you call I think up to the day before, they just charge you a $5 fee, and that's it, which is very, very fair. Some others will charge you a full night's fee or whatever. You'll pay a more substantial penalty. But if you're going to do any state park pass, based on what I've seen, observed myself from my experience, you might as well go ahead and make reservations for those places that you want to be at certain times. I don't like to make reservations because that regiments my traveling regime, and I don't like to do that. I like to just be free to change my mind at any time and not have to worry about reservations, so I probably will not do the state park reservation system in any state. Boondocking for me basically sucks, okay? I mean, it's okay. There are a few places I've found that are okay, that have internet and I can get down the road pulling the travel trailer, but most of them are not geared for motorhomes or travel trailers. What they're geared for is four-wheel drive vehicles and people that are off-roading and stuff. Again, there are several that are pretty accessible that I've been to. I haven't been to all of it, but I've been to several. I mean, I know there's probably a lot that I would really enjoy if I took the time to locate them and go there. But and again, finding them is sometimes a little bit of a trick, the boondocking spots. But back to the state parks. But there are some beautiful state parks. But what I've found in most cases, and I've stayed in state parks in several states, if it's a popular spot, you might as well be in an RV park, okay? I mean, I've actually got ready to leave on a Wednesday, because I never try to leave on a weekend because it's usually so crowded. Everybody's trying to get out at the same time. But I've been there where there's lines waiting at the dump station, and I'm sure a lot of you experienced the same thing. And I don't really enjoy that. I don't, of course, I'm not going to be using dump stations this trip anyway. I've kind of grown out of that. I'm gonna basically dry camp in the travel trailer, and that's it. I mean, I'll use some fresh water for washing my hands and taking a shower, but other than that, I'm not going to use it to flush the toilet. So I won't need to. I don't need a dump station. If it's just fresh water, I've talked to BLM about it, and they said, that's fine. You could actually run that out on the top of the ground. It will not hurt anything, because it's all it is water. I don't use soap of any kind. So fresh water doesn't hurt anything as far as I know. But having said that, guys, this is Kingsland, Texas. This is the last day of January 2018. So if you got anything to do in January, get it done. And what else is going on? This is an unincorporated little community. It's 55 degrees right now, and it's about almost 10 o'clock. And the high today is supposed to be 75. Is that not? Now, see, this is camping weather for me. 75, 50 is great. Even 85, 50 is okay with me. But I don't want 35. That's the deal. And you get up in the elevations in any state, you get up around 7,000 feet, even in the summer, you're going to get some upper 40s. I guarantee you, because you get in that desert area, you get out in Nevada and different places, you'll know what I mean. You'll be out there in the day toasting, and then at night, you need a heater. But anyway, just giving you a heads up on that. So you guys that are thinking about doing the state park thing, just bear in mind that if you're going to do it, if you're going to get the permit, go to step 2 and make reservations, because it's getting more and more and more and more crowded out there. More and more people are doing it. Even the boondocking, I mean, I've noticed that it's getting crowded. So, but be that as it may, I am planning on going soon. Probably be the middle of March if the weather gets a little better. And where, I don't know. I'll probably mainly be in New Mexico, because I like that state. I like high desert, and that's just me, of course. I mean, different strokes for different folks. But I'm familiar with it, and I'm more familiar with it than any other state that I've traveled to, because it's the most convenient from Texas, where I live in central Texas. And, 2 days and I'm in the high desert, and I like that a lot. But having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it and you want to take the time, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my videos. I know it takes a little extra effort, but if you use it and go to Amazon and buy anything, I get a small commission, and it helps. And but it doesn't cost you a dime. So, just do it if you think about it. If you don't want to fool with it, don't worry about it. It ain't going to hurt my feelings. But what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will help you lose weight, because you'll be full of water, if that's what you want to do. And also take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply and hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure, you got to know, is good for you. So, and what else? Stretch, walk. I've done my stretches and walk this morning. I walked for a little over an hour because it's a beautiful day. And I'll probably go walking again this afternoon for a while because it's pretty and it's something that gives me something to do. And but anyway, keep busy and keep your health. And thank you for all your comments. And those of you that use the Amazon link, pat yourself on the back. I do appreciate it. And y'all have a great day. And we're at the post office in Kingsland, Texas. And my P.O. box is P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas 78639. Anyway, adios amigos. Bye-bye.